Hi. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you happen to be. Welcome. It's nice to see you here. We have a few early birds in the house, and I'm ready to go. And yeah, we've got SK and Rahul and Anjali is already here. Hi, guys. Nice to see you. I took the precaution this time to actually put something here within reach. Um, just something that I can eat really fast while I'm shuffling if I need the energy. So there's been a few times where I'm reading and I'm so hungry by the end that it's definitely. Anyways, I think that will be very helpful. So here we go. Now, SK was the first person in the house, and they are saying that they got selected for an interview. Congratulations. That's awesome. And, so SK wants to know, yeah, he's wondering about, or she, or whatever. Anyway, the SK, sorry, SK is just wondering about, was this a girl who saw that he got the interview? What was her reaction? Was she impressed? Is it a good time to ask her out? So yeah, I thought I'd just start with that as a yes no for this. We'll start with that and just say and see what the decks say for that. And let me just get this. I've got you guys on the list. And I'm just going to put it aside here. Okay. All right. So should SK ask this person out? Yes or no? Yes or no? Should he ask this person out? So yeah, SK wants to know if he should ask this person out. So I just want a nice, clear kind of a yes, no. You want to give me any other information there? What are her feelings, for him? Blah, 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 that kind of thing. Then please do. Okay. Let's ask the other deck. Right. So SK is just interested in this person, and they're hoping that this person is like impressed, and is receptive and like interested in possibly going out with them. So we just need a yes or no. Also, like this person, like they have feelings, blah, blah, like just what's going on there. If we could just get a yes or a no out of you, that would be awesome. Should he ask this person out? Yes or no? Okay. All right. So SK, this is your answer. Let's see. Hang on 1 second. Oh, Rahul says, hi, great to see you, Zola. Thank you. It's nice to see you as well. It's nice to see some friendly faces. Okay, so SK. I asked both decks, right? And the first one up here is the Four of Rods. And the Four of Rods actually happens to be talking about, sort of about like manifesting things for yourself in your life that are positive so that it can help you move forward and you can achieve those dreams that you want. And you've got your eyes set on, like that castle on the hill kind of thing. And that's what you're trying to strive towards. But when you're trying to build a house, what's the first thing that you want to do? You want to lay a solid foundation. Okay. And that probably has to do with this interview. And, you're trying to secure good paying job and so on, right? So that you can feather that nest and invite somebody in to share it with you. It's a nice way of putting it, right? It also indicates like positive. It's very, very positive, and it's moving forward, and it's talking about the number 4 itself is talking about chances and stepping out of your comfort zone. So you're asking about, should I ask this person out on a date? Well, like I said, the number 4 talks about taking chances and stepping outside of your comfort zone. And now I asked again, right? Because that first card is not a clear yes or no, although it did give me some information. And the second card up was the star. And the star is just like being really balanced with your energy flows, just feeling really comfortable in your own skin, and nothing is really bothering you, and you just feel really settled and grounded and positive. And the star itself, in terms of a yes no, is like the gigantic green light. Okay, it's like a yes. Okay, so then I asked the other deck. And I asked, blah blah, and again it didn't answer me right away. First it gave me the king of rods. So the king of rods, well, that's somebody that is mature, that it's kind of got a handle on things, and they can really manifest stuff. They're very positive. They're filled with a lot of life force. They're just let's see what else. Think for a second. Yeah, it's just that card is just talking about like just having optimism, and you know what? Like it's a challenge, right? So rise to the challenge, right? Yeah, and it's just one thing that's talking about a whole lot of manifestation. Now, then, just like the other deck, the second time that I asked, and I said, can you please just give me a yes, no? And then I got the Empress. Now, the Empress, I'm wondering if that's referring to this girl. I don't know if that's how you're seeing her, but at any rate, the Empress is somebody that very motherly sort of a figure. I'm thinking perhaps SK, maybe you're looking to, like, I don't know, start a family with somebody. And if so, maybe you're looking at that person like, yeah, this person would be a really good mother figure. They're very warm. They're very, they're the kind of person that, other people will go to and they'll spill their guts to this person, and they'll I'm not thinking of the right words. Just a sec. Basically, I'm thinking like, this would be somebody that would basically make a good wife and a good childbearing kind of a partner. Basically, right? That card also talks about, again, there's this theme running through these cards about, what? There's this renewal of enthusiasm and optimism, and get out of your comfort zone. Go for it, right? Yeah, like just finding a clarity within yourself so that everything is aligned. And I tell you, that will make you very, very attractive to anybody. So SK, that is my read. And SK saying, oh, hi, I'm back. Did I miss something? Yes, you did. You missed your reading. That's okay. You can just play it back and you can hear it. So yeah, don't worry about it. You still got your reading. I know you got called away, but okay. So let me just, okay. Oh, wait, SK. There's one other thing I wanted to do for you. Not quite done with SK, guys. Just hang on. All right. So what I was interested in asking the decks real quick is like, if we can get some insight into how this person, this female, right, how they view SK. SK, all of the cards basically are saying the same kind of thing, like get out of your comfort zone, take a chance, feel optimism, let that energy flow. If you're really interested in this person, ask them out. Hey, Emma. How are you? I'll add your name to the list. I see you. Hi. I'm just still answering SK. All right, so we just want to have a quick indication, like, how does this girl see SK? And I know you just really want to know. I would too. I would want to know. Okay, so how does this person see SK? Huh. Ooh, that one really went flying out of the deck. Get out of your comfort zone means if you are like, ooh, I don't know if I should. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't like me. You know what? That's your comfort zone. So step out of it and go, you know what? I'm just going to ask this woman out. Hi there. My name is so-and-so. I think you're really attractive. Would you like to go for some dinner or something? Just ask them. Ask them. Hi, Carm baby. Yeah, I will put your name on the list. I just dropped a card while I was shuffling this. Oh, come here. Yeah, it's kind of out of my reach. Okay, 1 second. Oh. Whew, all right. I'm going to put that card aside for a second. And, I don't know what that might. Okay, so how does this girl see SK? Like, I guess I'm trying to think, like, is this going to be a good match? Is this somebody that SK should ask out? Right? Oh, Kashish, hello. Hi. I see you. I'll put your names on the list as soon as I'm done this reading. Okay. Interesting. It's an interesting bunch of cards here. So it seems like whatever feelings this girl has for SK, it's I don't know, it's going through a bit of a transition. And it's been a slow kind of a thing. Like, maybe you've been gradually getting this person's attention, and they're starting to kind of go, like at first they kind of looked and went, whatever, and now maybe they're looking and they're going, I think that from the other indications here, it's like they're not seeing you as somebody that's terribly introspective, but perhaps more outgoing, and certainly somebody that seems to be able to get out there and get what they want. And I think that could be something that's attractive. Yeah, SK, all I'm getting here is just indication of, there might be some good news to come here for you. And that could be if you ask this person out, I think you might get a positive here. And the other card is the Wheel of Fortune. And it's just saying, stuff's moving here, kiddo. Like, get out there, take a chance. Right. So, yeah. All right. I'm going to move on. Let me just, where's my pen? This little tiny tabletop. Okay, so hi everybody that joined. SK, that is your read, and I hope that it resonated, and I hope it helps you, and good luck. I think you'll go on a date. Why not? Go for it. Rahul, you are next. And then I've got Anjali, and then let me see. I know some people came in. Let me just scroll back here a little bit and make sure I don't miss anybody. Okay, so we had Rahul, Anjali, yes, okay. Okay, Emma. Okay, Emma was next. E-M-M. After Angeli. And then we've got Carm Baby. Okay, and then we Emma, you're after Angeli. Let's see, and Joao. Hi, Joao. How are you? Okay, Joao. And then we've got Shooting Star. Hi, Shooting Star. Hello. Okay, Shooting Star. Nice name. Let's see, Kashish. Kashish. And then Chan Kal. Hi, Chan Kal. You absolutely can be added. I am doing that right now. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Jeez, you guys. It's a lot of people that just suddenly came whoosh. Okay. Let's see. Simran J. And then let's see, we've got Kashish, yep. And we've got Chan Kal. Okay, and SK saying thank you. Kashish is saying, whoa, SK's going on a date. We all want to know the outcome. We're all going to root for you. Okay. Okay, Rahul, if you're here, put up your paws and just let me know you're here. Let's see, Rahul's just chatting. Okay, it's great to see me. Yep. Oh, what? Chan, what? Chan Kao. Seriously? There's two of you? What do you mean? Oh, Kashishi. Let's see. We've got Rahul, Anjali, Emma, Carm Baby. Thank you so much, by the way, for taking the initiative there. It really helps me out. Let's see. Joao, yeah, Shooting Star. Kashish. Chankal. Oh, I see. Okay, thank you so much. Chankal Kumari. And then Simran J. And then another person named Chan. Okay, that was a little confusing. Kashish, thank you. Oh my gosh, that helps a lot. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Okay, you helped me right there. Chan Chao. Okay. Oh, another person, Luna. Okay. All right. And here's what it looks like now. Yep, I've put your name on there. Okay, Rahul, ask a question, or I'm going to circle you and jump to the next person, which will be Anjali. Going once. It's okay, Rahul. If you come back in right away, I'll throw you in after Anjali again because you were there. You were an early bird. I get it. You're here. Okay, so going once. Rahul, come on. Going twice. You got to say hi. Say hi. Come on. Let me know you're here and ask a question. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to circle you, Rahul, and put a question mark. Because you weren't here. You probably just got called away. The phone rang. Somebody's at the door. You know, like stuff happens. That's fine. Okay, that's all right. We're going to go to Anjali. And then if Rahul shows up, I'll do him next. And then we'll go to Emma and so on and so on. All right? Okay, so Anjali. But we're live here and we only got so much time to read. And so, you know, I just want to keep going. I don't want to just sit here. Oh, hey, Butterfly. Oh my gosh, Divine Lovely. There's a lot of names. Kashish, thank you for keeping that list up to date. Okay. I know I saw a question here in just a sec. Oh, there we go. How will my future spouse's personality traits, zodiac sign, first meeting? Holy, okay. So Anjali wants to know if there's anything that the cards can tell her about the future spouse's personality traits. You know, that kind of stuff. I have no idea how I'm going to figure out what the zodiac sign is. That I do not know, but we'll try. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, Angeli would like to know about her future spouse. So if there's anything that we can learn from the cards on this, you know, maybe what they're like, etc., some indication of what zodiacal sign that might be. All that stuff, that would be really great. Okay, I'm going to eat one of these for some energy. Okay, and let me just quickly check the other deck as well. So once again, Angeli would like to know if there's anything you can give us in terms of like what that future spouse might appear as, like what kind of personality traits, anything else you can give us. If there's some way to indicate like the zodiacal kind of sign, right? The astrological signs, that kind of stuff. That would be great. Let's see what we get. Okay. Hey, Owen's in the house. Hi, Owen. So Owen, we've got Kashish is being totally helpful and keeping updating that list. It's fantastic. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Okay, so what's going on with this guy right now, I guess? So this is giving me, I think, a snapshot of this possible spouse as they are right now, which doesn't necessarily mean that they're emotionally available right at this moment. Because what I'm getting here is that they're actually not. They're actually right now sort of doing a lot of introspection and solitary and looking within and sort of reevaluating stuff for their life and trying to figure out where they want to go. Yes. Are they emotionally deep normally? Yes, they are. And actually, there's somebody that's sort of committed to the time-honored ways of the family, you know, family ties, traditions, that kind of thing. But right now, that's not something that's really on their mind, not getting that. They're busy right now with their finances. They're starting some kind of new venture. Yeah, this is somebody young. They've got dark hair, they've got dark eyes, fair skinned, like, you know, comparatively fair, I guess. Yeah, you know, somebody that's just setting out, right? This is what else can I tell you? When this person is emotionally available and ready, apparently they would be somebody that would definitely be a good, the indication is that this actually would be a good, like, marriage prospect. If this is somebody that's got the right kind of values and stuff, like, and they're quite deep, you know, and yeah, there's a lot going on under the surface. This is somebody that's got a lot of emotional depth, which I think, would be something that you could connect with. Yeah, that's about it, really. I hope that resonated. I hope that it helps. I'm interested to see how that all turns out. So you will have to come back and let us all know, I hope. And I hope, I hope that works out. So Angeli, that's your read. I hope that it resonated, and I hope that it helps. It's nice to see you today. It's always nice to see you, and have a good weekend. Okay, so Emma's next. Emma. Let's see, I left off at Lena. I got to write these down for myself in case. Soul 717 Taylor. Thank you for I know, it's a really long list. Okay, hang on. Oh, Emma's here. Awesome. Okay, Emma, I'm almost there with you. Just give me 2 seconds. Taylor, Mary, Owen, and CV15. Oh, that's great. You put Rahul in there in brackets. That's perfect. Okay, Emma, I'm here, and okay, I'm here, Emma. So, and Kishishi is on that list for us. Thank you so much. Oh my God, that's so helpful. Okay, Emma, did you have any particular question in mind, or would you just like a snapshot? Oh, okay. What's this person who's a Taurus? What are their current feelings towards Emma? Okay. So Emma would like to know about somebody who is a Taurus. They're just interested to know what this person perhaps could, feels about them. So yeah, if you could give us any information about that, I think Emma would really appreciate it. So how does this Taurus feel about Emma? And just very quickly check in with the second deck and see. Okay, so Emma wants to know what this Taurus might be thinking about them. Oh, you're saying he's your crush. We had a little fight this morning. Okay. All right, so Emma wants to know how Taurus is feeling about her. They had a little bit of a spat. So if there's anything you can add. It's not I'm trying to jump out of the deck. What's this? Okay. All right, we'll see what the cards say. I have no idea. Okay, so we did have one card that sort of jumped out of the deck. Give me a second. I'm gonna eat my little energy guy here, good tomato, and look at the cards. And just give me 1 second. Okay. All right. They're not really pleased. they're not feeling a whole lot of contentment and joy. Let's put it that way. Like it wasn't really, they weren't really happy about it. You did also get the Two of Cups. Now, in the right side up, that would be like somebody that is returning your emotional affections. But right now, they've kind of shut that down a bit, and they're kind of feeling like hurt. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, a little bit wounded. You also got something like this, right? That is the Five of Cups. The number 5 talks about listening to yourself. So I would throw it back to you, Emma, and just say, how do you think that fight made that other person feel? Like, was it justified? Was it fair? Maybe somebody was feeling emotional or just being really driven and focusing on something and not like to the exclusion of everything else, and then just riding roughshod over somebody else's emotions, maybe, or their feelings, or I don't know. I don't think it's irreparable because, I mean, the Two Cups did show up. It's not like it didn't. It's just right now it's a little bit out of joint. You know how, you've had a fight with somebody and you're a little uncomfortable around them and you're sort of like, you close up a little bit, but there is some, I don't know. It seems like there is some emotional stuff that's between the two of you as well. So like there is a connection there. I'm not getting a ton of information, but the other thing too is the other card that showed up is, once again, well, we've got the 4. What is that? 4. We've also got the 4 of Pentacles, and once again, that's talking about overcoming barriers. It's talking about maybe this person is, thinking about like their finances and thinking about stuff like that, and maybe that made you feel like neglected, and oh, this person's not paying enough attention, and then you lash out at them and they're kind of going, whoa, what's up here? So just be careful that you don't sabotage things for yourself, I guess. I think that's the message that's coming through here. Oh, and yeah, there was a card that jumped out of the deck on its own. I just want to go to that and see. It's the 8 of Pentacles. I'm not sure it has much to do with your situation. What is it trying to tell me? I mean, it's the work card. It talks about improving oneself. Perhaps it's like, I don't know. I'm kind of getting the feeling like maybe sometimes we can sabotage ourselves, just be careful that that's not what you're doing. Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, being pissed off at someone because they didn't act or react or whatever. They didn't do something the way that you totally expected that they would. And then when you lash out at them because you're pissed off because you feel let down, they're kind of going, whoa, what did I do? And just you might want to look at that and see what you can do to improve that situation. And I think it could also be leaning towards like improve that communication skills. If you really like this person, then you got to give them a fair chance at things too. Like be willing to listen to them and stuff. Like, yeah, it doesn't seem like it's major. I'm not seeing anything really like huge major stuff here. I think that this is something that you can mend. So anyway, that's my read for you, Emma. I hope it resonates. I hope it helps. And yeah, I hope for the best. Hope it all works out for you guys. Thanks so much for coming in today. Appreciate it. Okay. Oh, Emma says, yeah, that's the situation. Okay, thanks for that feedback. I appreciate that. Because I just read what I see, right? I don't know. I'm not trying to like, ooh, I'm like this, I don't know, mystic poobah that knows everything. I don't. I'm just reading. Oh, Rahul. Emma says, thank you so much. You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. I hope it helps. I'm going to throw you back in, Rahul. Sorry, guys, but he was here like early bird, and he probably just got called away. So I'm going to go to him real quick. And then I'm going to go pick up again with Carm Baby, Joao, Shooting Star, and so on down the list. Now we've got CV15. Oh, 1 second. Yeah, CV15. Did I miss anybody there? No. Let's see. Oh, we've got Roma. Emma. Okay, yeah. Rahul. Yeah, I'm going to throw Rahul in right now. Let's see. Oh, Princess. Okay. Princess Shelby. Joao came back. Okay. Nairitya. Hello, everybody. Okay. And okay. Gotcha. Okay. So, Rahul. Yeah, Rahul, can you post that? I'm just looking for it here. Oh, yep. Ask. Okay. Yes, ask. What blessings are coming for me in July? Okay. All right, Rahul. Let me just go a quick count here. I got Rahul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Wow. Okay, 18. And it's already 9:38. Okay, Rahul, I gotcha. I'm just looking at the list here and I'm just trying to calculate. My goodness. That's amazing. Okay. It's only been like 40 minutes since I started. And you know what? We've got enough people here already to fill up the whole 3 hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call the list here. We're going to keep taking names, but now they're going to be on a secondary list. So if somebody's not here on this first list and I have to skip over them, then that's going to push somebody from the secondary list up into the initial list, that kind of thing. I have to, because, you know, there's no point in just taking names, and then everybody's disappointed after waiting for 3 hours. It's not fair, right? So, okay, so we left off at Nairitya. Yep. Okay. So, okay, Divine Lovely. Yeah, that's kind of a record, I have to say. Like, I don't think Divine Lovely. Yeah, Divine Lovely, don't worry. You know what? My experience with this is that by the time we reach that last 30, 40 minutes, there are people on that initial list that leave, you know, or they get called away, and who can blame them? You know, things happen, right? You're busy, you know, maybe somebody's ringing your doorbell or whatever, right? Like for whatever reason. And I still remember Caribbean, what was it? Caribbean Baby, I think. Caribbean Baby came in, and there was at least 6 or 7 people ahead of her, and it just so she's like, oh, I really need a reading, and I don't know, 4 or 5 people suddenly just drop, and she got in. So yeah, don't feel bad, and don't give up. Oh, Priyanka, hello. Let's see, Priyanka. Oops, and do we have Roma here? Oh, hey, Zane. Zane is here as well. Okay, just a second. Roma. Oh, yeah, I do have Roma on the list. And we've got Zane. It looks like, hang on. Sorry guys. I'm just, hey, oh, where did you go? Kashishi, if you could just look at that for me. I got to start reading for somebody here, but yeah, it looks like Zane is right ahead of Roma. Okay, so there's Zane. Divine Lovely. Okay. All right, so we are on to Karm Baby. Or excuse me, what am I saying? I'm going to do a general reading for Rahul, and then we're going to Karm Baby. Okay. Sorry, guys. Let's do it. Okay. So Rahul will want to know, what sort of blessings is coming. This is like what's going on right now and what's happening. It's just a quick snapshot read. All right. So what's going on for Rahul right now and moving ahead within the next month or so? Any blessings coming? Kind of thing. That would be great. Let me just ask the second deck, same question. Rahul wants to know what's coming up for him within the next month or so. Any blessings, any information. This is a snapshot of what's going on right now, what's coming up in the immediate future for Rahul. So that's what we're doing. Rahul wants to know what's going on right now, what's happening in the next month or so. Any blessings coming Rahul's way? Yeah, if you got anything to add to what the other deck has to say, that'd be great. All right, thank you. Okay. All right, so the first thing that's coming through for me here, Rahul, is that you're about to embark on a new journey and you're feeling full of optimism. And, and that's great. I think you should feel that, but just, make sure that you still think, analyze and think before you make a leap, right? Like, don't be so eager that you don't stop to analyze, because I have a feeling this has to do with money, because I'm also seeing pentacles here. One of them is the Three of Pentacles. It's inverted. Now, the number 3 itself, though, is talking about chasing your dreams. So once again, we're talking financial dreams, perhaps. You want to manifest something positive for yourself financially so that you can chase your dreams. That totally makes sense, right? I'm also seeing here that for a while there, this is something that, yeah, it's still kind of lingering a little bit, but it's not really happening right now. And that is that, I don't know, whatever you were doing, or it seemed like a lot of friends and family really had opinions, and there was just an awful lot of verbal back and forth and a lot of commotion there, a lot of, yeah, I think that you're going to be moving ahead here. You're going to be starting some kind of a new enterprise, and it's going to be really fresh and exciting for you. I don't know if that's a new job or if you're actually starting your own business. But you also have the Magician here, and the Magician would be reminding you, to, again, yes, it's great that you're full of optimism and energy, but also just be aware that you want to make pragmatic and reasoned decisions, and focus on what it is that you're trying to do. Be disciplined. And when you can control your thoughts, they don't control you anymore, kind of a thing. And when you can control your thoughts and your feelings about stuff, then you're the master of your own destiny kind of idea. And that's what the Magician is actually trying to come through and say, I think. And it is definitely in the forward position here. So you're going to be doing some major manifestation. It looks to me like it's got to do with money. Yeah. Yeah, it's not about, this isn't really about anything spiritual. I'm just seeing money and manifesting. So yeah, that is my read for you, Rahul. And yeah, I hope that it resonated and I hope it helps you. And yeah, thank you so much for coming in again. It's always nice to see you. And I hope you have a lovely weekend. All right. I'm going to move to the next person. Okay, hang on. Oh, we got some new faces in the house here. Psychic Vampire saying it's so hot in Florida. I wish I were in California with the other energy vampires. Yeah, I can just imagine it must be damn hot in Florida. No thanks. I can't take that high heat and humidity. I just can't stand it. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, Priyanka. Yeah. We got you. We got you. Jay Frey. And Sarah. Hi, Sarah. I see you. Oh, Rahul's saying thank you for the reading and have a lovely weekend. Thank you. Okay, now it's Karm Baby's turn. Karm Baby, and after Karm Baby, it's going to be Joao. Now, I know he already posted his question, and he said that he's going to be driving, so he might not be able to put his paw up right at the right moment, but he did post his question. So, Karm Baby. Oh, there you are. Hi, Karm Baby. Thank you. Thank you so much for being right on it there. I appreciate that. Okay. Well, Edison Capricorn gave me the job. All right. All right. So Karm Baby is focusing on this job that they want, and they just want to know if Edison is going to give them the job. Simple yes or no. Okay. So yeah, Karm Baby wants to know if they're going to get this job, basically. So can you give us a clear yes or no, please? All right, thank you. That was clear. Okay, and let me ask the other deck. Also, if there's any other information, you can, if you feel like there's something else you want us to know, that'd be great. You throw that out there too. All right, so Karm Baby wants to know if they're going to get this job. Yes or no? Is there any other information you can give? No. Okay. Okay, Karm Baby, it's a pretty simple answer. I asked both decks, and they both said you have a good possibility. It's a strong maybe. It's not a total yes, but it's not a no either. So just keep focusing on the positive outcome. You get the job. The person doing the consideration here, it looks like, is somebody that's very grounded and mature, and they have a lot of life experience. They've been around the block a few times. This is somebody that's hardened, battle tested, and maybe a little bit older than you. The other card is also talking about like just really listen to your gut. What does your gut say about do you think you're going to get that job? And if there's something that you need to do, then listen to your gut and do it, that kind of thing. And I think it's also about, maybe you've put everything out there that you can. And at the moment, don't sabotage yourself with like chasing these people going like, did I get the job? Did I get the job? Because they're going to go, oh my God, we don't want that. Just be confident in yourself that, you did everything that you could. You put your best foot forward, right? You've crossed all your T's, dotted your I's, you've done everything that you can. And now it's just a matter of this other person's got to deliberate. And it's not coming up with a no. It's coming up with a, yeah, maybe. So that's your answer. I hope it resonated and I hope it helps, and good luck. I hope you get the job. Thanks so much for coming by today. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you for being here. So yeah, have a great weekend, and yeah, let us know. Let us know if you get that job. Okay, Joao, it is going to be your turn. Oh, what's the psychic vampires? Or Zane is saying, must be nice living in Canada with the snow and the free health care. Well, I don't know, man. It's almost impossible to get a personal doctor these days in this country. You know, all you can do is go to these stupid drop-in clinics where you have to pay through, you know, you have to pay. And yeah, I mean, you're getting a lot of it for free, but you are paying in other ways. And if you want any real medical services, you get put on a waiting list, and you can wait up to 6 to 10 months sometimes, or longer. You know what I mean? So it's not really all that it's cracked up to be. Okay, anyway, hey Butterfly, hey, there's a bunch of new people. So just so you guys know, I know you just came in. I tell you, there was like an avalanche of people here within the first 30 minutes, and we've got a massive list going on. So everybody that I'm putting on a list now is like on the secondary list. Okay. Which means, you know, and people do get called away. People leave. There's don't despair. You know, I've seen people that were like way down there in the secondary list, and they somehow managed to get in and get a reading anyway. So yeah, it does happen. Now, I left off writing down names at Sarah. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Where did Sarah go? And then we're going to go on to Joao. I think he's next. Yes, Joao is going to be next. And you just want a general reading. Okay. Okay. We got Divine Lovely. Yep. We got make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, so you got Divine Lovely, then you got Zane, or Psychic Vampire. We got Roma, although I've also got Roma higher up in the list here. So yeah, I think you just came back. All right. Okay, Owen, Divine. Yeah, Priyanka. Sorry, guys, but I have to take a second to just really know that I'm on top of this list. I don't want anybody to get missed. Okay, Jay Frey. Yeah, we got you as well. Okay, Rahul, Cam Baby. Owen. Okay, Rhonda. Okay, so we're going to put in Rhonda. RHONDAC. Divine Lioness. Divine Lioness. Neela. Hi, Neela. Let me just make sure I get your name here. So yeah, you guys, this is not a guarantee that you're going to get a read if you're on the secondary list. You know, we'll see how it goes. But like I said, you know, people, Cam Baby saying thank you for the read. Butterfly, let's put Butterfly here. Okay. Oh, Taylor. Oh, Taylor. Okay, Taylor. Sorry, am I trying to write this? Taylor Washington. Hi, Taylor. How are you doing? And Luna. Luna was here earlier. Okay, so Luna, you're saying you're here, but there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people ahead of you. So you probably got at least a good 30 to 45 minutes to go. And Taylor's saying, oh, Luna, you know what? Don't worry about that you got a phone call, because, gosh, you know, I'm still working my way through people that are ahead of you. So I haven't even gotten you. It's not like your name was called and you got missed. That didn't happen. Okay. And Taylor Washington is saying, how many people are ahead of you? Taylor, you don't want to know. If I were you, Taylor, I would check back like within the last 30 to 40 minutes of the stream, right? It's a 3-hour stream. I started it just about an hour ago. So yeah, if you've got other stuff that you want to do and kill some time, there's a lot of people ahead of you. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 people are ahead of you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Butterfly, there's like 24 people ahead of you. Let's see. Chanchal. Yeah, Chansal. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Chanchal, you are already added, and you've got 1, 2, 3 people ahead of you. Okay, so you're going to come up within the next 30 minutes. Shika, hi Shika. Were you here earlier? Okay, Shika and Divine Lovely. Do we have Divine Lovely here already? Let me just scan that list and see. Yes. Yeah, I know. It's really busy today. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's get on with it. So Joao is next, and he just wanted I think it was a quick sort of a snapshot general of what's going on right now, what's coming up in the next month or so. Let me just check that real quick. Pretty sure that, yeah, Joao wanted a general. Okay. All right. Now, the thing is, too, guys, yeah, it's a long lineup, but you know what? If a lot of people are just asking really quickie yes, no's, you totally got a chance to get in there. So, yeah, it just depends. If every single one of them is a really massive, in-depth kind of a snapshot read, then it might take a bit longer. Hi, Samantha Mary. Oh, my goodness. Okay, 1 second. Let me just add your name real quick. Samantha Mary. Just so you know, Samantha, we got a really full house today, and there's a lot of people, like 26 people or something ahead of you. And I've only got 2 hours, so I don't know if I'll get to you. Oh my goodness. Satyendra, I'm really sorry, Satyendra, but there's like 27 people ahead of you or something. I don't know if I'll even be able to get to you. I think I'm gonna. No, I'm thinking I should probably just close. I don't know, but then again, sometimes people get called away, and then at the very last minute that there is a space that opens, so you just never know. So we're gonna just go Satyendra. Okay. All right, Satyendra, you are on the list. You're on the list, so we will see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Now let me focus here for a second. Wait, I need another tomato. Okay. So Joao just wants to know what's up. What's up, Joao? Right now, and also moving forward next month or 2 or 3. No. What's coming up in the immediate future for Joao? What's going on, Joao? Okay, and then I'm just going to quickly. Same question for this deck. Joao just wants to know like what's going on, general kind of a read, a snapshot. What is going on now and like just coming up in the immediate future. So yeah, if you could just please give us some information on that would be great. Okay, let's do it. Hey, what do we got here? Well, okay. Interesting. Okay, so what's going on right now? Well, it's interesting because you've got money on your mind. You've got big money on your mind. You want to, I don't know if this is saying like you want to be somebody that's totally, in control of your finances and you've got everything like that sort of sorted out, and now you're flying high and you've got lots of money in your wallet, kind of thing, and you can be a man about town and do whatever it is that you want and chase those dreams and so on. That's kind of like something that's floating above your head. I think that this could be like what you're visualizing, what you would like to have for yourself. It's something that's on your mind. Where you are right at the moment, though, for some reason, that is the Nine of Swords, and that one is actually it's talking about, I don't know. There's like, I don't know, suppressed or negative thoughts that are like sort of also coming back and haunting you. Like maybe, maybe there's a little bit of a lack of confidence. Like maybe like, I don't know, you're a bit concerned. Like, am I going to be able to realize these dreams? Am I going to be able to, manifest the things that I want so that I can have the kind of future in life that I want? Basically, it's talking about, just remember, don't fall prey to like a predatory kind of a mindset where you actually sort of sabotage yourself, right? Like if you've got any toxic thoughts going on there, then, you got to detoxify them moving ahead. And so that's what you're dealing with right now. And it's interesting because the card that's showing up as your base that's in support of you right now is the Hermit. And the Hermit is all about like going within, being self-introspective, really taking inventory, looking under the hood, trying to figure out, okay, if there's anything that is not working for me, then I need to let go of it. And the other big message of the Hermit would be to really trust your intuition, trust your gut moving ahead. Your gut is never wrong, and you should always listen to it. Let's turn over the rest of these cards. Okay, so moving ahead, you know what? I think you're going to be getting some good news. I think you're going to be able to move ahead with lots of energy and optimism. There's going to be some kind of potential opportunity that comes up here, and it has to do with like new growth. And I'm thinking new growth in terms of cash, manifesting things for yourself, which would make sense. Yeah. And again, there's a reminder here, as you're moving forward, like you're supposed to really be paying attention to the unseen kind of forces, like the underlying motives of the people around you. And it's saying there that you might not be doing that, but it's something that you might want to start looking at. Start thinking about it because it's important, right? It can help you a lot. Yeah. You know what? There's I don't know, there's some kind of an opportunity that's going to be coming up here. You are going to start, if you've been feeling a little bit negative and not sure if you can get ahead like that, you're going to start feeling more like, you know what? I think I'm finally raring to go, and I can visualize myself as being this successful person. The last card here is the Queen of Swords, and that one is really more about, kind of falls in line with the business sort of, or whatever it is that you're doing, this new venture, but because the Queen of Swords is talking about, getting your affairs in order and just making sure that your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted and all that kind of paperwork stuff is taken care of. Like, just, you got to really pay attention to these things, these little details, because like they say, the devil is in the details. So yeah. Isn't it true, Joao? The devil's in the details. So yeah, that is my read for you, that general read. And I hope that it resonated. I hope it helps you. And we are going to go right away to the next person, which is Shooting Star. Okay. I'm trying to go fast. Oh, hi, Spiritual Affair. Oh, thanks, Sane. Sane is saying you should close the list. Owen says, I thought that was a grape at first. Yeah, no, these are like they're little tomatoes. They're really good. Somebody gave them to me, so yeah. And I was out gardening yesterday, so okay. Yeah, Sane is saying like Zola is the hardest working tarot reader on YouTube. 3 hours straight with 2 decks. That takes a serious amount of magical energy. You know, I will share like real quick that when I first started doing it, I literally would pass out cold after, and I would sleep for like 4 or 5 hours after just to get my energy back. I'm getting better. I'm getting better at that, though. I don't need that anymore. So is Shooting Star here? Yes, you are. Hello, Shooting Star. If you want to post your question, I would really appreciate it, and we will move right along with you. But yeah, now not so much. Oh, you did. Okay, thank you. What is Aries head and heart space energy about me? Okay. I will write your name down, the Spiritual Affair 777, but I really don't know if I'm going to be able to get to you. Spiritual Affair. Okay. Shooting Star is saying, yeah, I posted. Yeah, no, sorry about that. Didn't see it right away, and then I did see it, so sorry. Okay, so Shooting Star wants to know about somebody who is an Aries, and they want to know like what their feelings are about them. Owen says gardening is very grounding. It eases the mind. How long did it take you? Oh, I think I was out there for a couple hours. I also went and spent time in this old growth forest, which was really beautiful. And then I went to the beach, and I had dinner on the beach. Walked in the surf. Yeah, it was nice. I feel good. I feel good. Let's see. Okay, so Shooting Star wants to know what this person's like, you know, their head, their heart, intentions, like what do they feel about them? Okay, so if there's anything that you can tell her, that would be great. Okay, I'm gonna eat one of these while I'm shuffling. How does this person feel about Shooting Star? Okay, same question, second deck. Shooting Star wants to know about an Aries. Owen is saying that sounds like a good day. Yeah, it was. It was nice. And if I have time towards the end of the day, again today, I'm going to go out there and do a little bit more gardening. We've got this beautiful rooftop patio, and whoever was looking after it before obviously isn't now. It needs some serious love. So that's when I say gardening, that's what I'm talking about, like just cleaning it up, and I mean, you know, making it nice again. All right, so Shooting Star wants to know how this person maybe, you know, is feeling about them. So if there's anything that you can add to what the first deck had to say, that'd be great. Thank you. And okay, here we go. Got my cards pulled. Just put them out of my way here. Okay. All right, so what's going on here? It's interesting, Shooting Star, because I mean the card that's showing up in the supporting position is coming in right side up, and that would be the Two of Cups, which is sort of about balance, and it's about new beginnings. Yeah, the number 2 has to do with harmony and balance, and if you look at it on the Morgan Greer tarot card deck, it's two people holding cups and looking into each other's eyes. It's sort of symbolizing, like, this is how I read it anyways. It's like new beginnings in friendship or romance. It's because it's cups. This is somebody that is also emotionally available. Now, having all that said, I don't know. There's some other stuff going on here around you, and you're asking, like, how does this person feel about in their head and their heart? In their head right now, they're actually right now just focused on their career and money and getting their financial house together. And yeah, it's looking to me like this is somebody they've got a lot of varied interests, and yes, they're very sensitive. That they're emotionally deep. This isn't somebody that's just like a surface kind of a person. This is somebody that they do have the potential to be if they're emotionally available, there's somebody you would like to get latched onto, because they've got so much depth. There's so much to discover. You'd never be bored with this person. Like, there's a lot going on there. But right now, they're not really emotionally that, like, I'm getting like it's there, but it's not really there. Like, not to say that they don't have any kind of emotions for you, but just that right now there's other priorities that are coming in here. And I'm seeing that they might be dealing with some really forced kind of changes. Another way to look at it is that the two of you might be experiencing some forced changes. Yeah. I'm just seeing like money and some kind of a forced, and it's going to be something that's like sudden, comes out of the blue. It's unexpected. I don't know if it's going to strike the two of you, or if it's just this person you're asking about that's going to get struck. It might have to do with money. Maybe they're going to be losing a job or something, and the finances is definitely going to be on the mind at that point. Got to pay the bills, right? So yeah, that's what I've got about this person. I hope it helped. I hope that it resonated for you. Thank you so much for coming in today and being patient. I appreciate it. And I'm going to move on to the next person right away. We've got like a massive list. Like, this is a huge list today. Have a great weekend, shooting stars. Nice to see you. Okay, Kashish. Kashish, you are up. Currently, we're not in contact. Well, that makes sense, because he's closed off. I said he's closed off, emotionally right now. He does have the possibility he could be a really fantastic partner. But right now, it's all about like the career and finance and just getting stuff together. Okay. Kashish, there you are. Yes. To be loved says hello, everybody. Hello. Oh. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Okay, let me see. We got Flister. Just a second. The spiritual affair was the last person that I asked. Oh, Kashishi, if you could repost. No, actually, you're fine. I see it. Can I know where I'm heading to, as I will join college after my exams? Okay. I am just checking right here to see. Okay, I know I got the spiritual affairs on here. There you are. Okay. Owen, Kashish. Okay. Let me see. To be loved. And Ballister. Yeah, I know it eats up a bit of time. Sorry, guys, but I'm trying to keep that list straight. Okay, so Kashish, you are up and you want to know where you're heading to. Like can I know where I'm heading to? Is I will join college after my exams. When you ask like if you know where you're going to be heading, I don't know if you mean like an actual location. I don't know how I could discover that with the card deck. Hi, Maya. You know what? There's so many people ahead of you at this point. I honestly don't think I'm going to get to you. I'm so sorry. Like the thing filled up in record time today. Usually within the first hour and a half, it'll be full, but today it actually filled up within like probably 30 minutes, 35 minutes. I'm on a secondary list. I've been putting names on that. I can't guarantee I'll get to them, but it does happen. Okay, you can still get in. Oh my goodness. Hi, again. Oh my gosh. Maya. No. Oh my God. I'm trying to keep up here. Okay. Yeeganeh and Maya. Yeah, Kashish, I totally appreciate you trying to keep up with the list. I know it's so busy, right? I know. So where did you leave off? You left off at CV15. Okay, so after CV15, there's Roma, Princess, Shelby, Narita, Divine Lovely, Zane, Priyanka, Jayfrey, Sarah, Rhonda C, Divine Lioness, Neela, Butterfly, Taylor, Shika, Samantha Mary. It's hard to read my own writing. Satyendra, The Spiritual Affair, To Be Loved, Philister, Yagama, and Maya, or Maya. So, yeah. Okay, so Kashish, let's do it. Yeah, sorry. Let's just see how many people we can get through, okay? I'm not going to take down any more names at this point. It's taking up, it's eating into the reading time at this point, and there's a ton of people. Yeah, it's a really long list, huge. So, yeah, at this point, I'm just going to start working my way through the list. I'm not going to, yeah, this is a ton of people, okay? I can't read for everybody here. I'm going to do my best, but I'm not going to take, so as far as I'm concerned, I'm sorry, guys, but at this point, I'm going to say the list is closed, and we have to keep moving. Let's see, and we've got, yeah, we've still got some time. Okay. Okay, sorry, let me just scroll back and say, I have to focus on your question here. Can I know where I'm heading to as I will join college after my exams? Okay, so you want to know. I'm not really sure of your question though, Kashishi. Like I just don't, I'm not really getting the question. Like you want to know where you're heading to as you will join college after your exams in 2022. So I guess you're just asking for like a snapshot read, like where you're at right now and where you might be headed in the next year or so. I'm going to do that because I don't really understand that question quite. I think that's what you're asking now. All right, so Kashishi wants to know. Kashish, excuse me, is saying what's coming towards me in upcoming college. Okay, so you want to know like what the college life might be like. Okay. Thanks for clarifying. Okay, Kashish wants to know, like what to expect coming up going to college. So yeah, that's what we want to know. Kashish wants to know what's coming up for college. You know, what kind of things to expect, what's going to be happening there. Okay. Seems like there's a fair bit of stuff going on, Kashish, because, all right, so what's the significator card for you right at this moment? It is the 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups is talking about, you know, there's a bit of an emotional withdrawal. You've put out a lot of energy and effort and just emotion and so on. And it's almost like it's going to be a time of getting to relax from that, in a sense, I think. Like leaving that sort of, all that pain that you've gone through to get there is going to be left behind, and then you're going to start looking at new things. You know, it's like embarking on a new sort of a quest, basically. So that would make sense, right? Now, the thing that's supporting you is the sun, you know, and this. Yeah, right now it's a bit inverted. Well, gee, I wonder why. I mean, you put out a lot of energy and so on. Maybe you just need some time to be introspective. I'm seeing also that, you know, that as you're moving ahead here, going to college, there's actually going to be some other things coming up, like talking about, you know, negative things that other people had to say to you, like things that you took, that you heard and maybe took on, and then you're carrying it on your back, kind of thing. And you want to like take some of that stuff and look inside, be introspective, like take that opportunity when you start your new thing and you're going to this new place and your life is basically starting over. Take that time to really do a deep inventory. And if there's anything that's left over, that's baggage that you're carrying from before that you don't need anymore, it's not serving you, then you got to drop it by the wayside. Like, just, you know, I'm also seeing that there's the possibility of like really hitting the mark, really making some big strides ahead in your life as you're going ahead here. And also, yeah, there should be some money coming up ahead for you as well. It's not going to be coming for a while. Okay. I'm not talking about next month, but maybe it has to do with when you're through the college and you're doing the job or whatever it is that you really wanted to do. But yeah, hitting the mark and just being really victorious. And I don't know, I'm seeing here for some reason, it's in a couple of these cards, it was talking about like almost a spiritual victory. And then there's one other card here. And this one's really cool. This is the final outcome card, right? And this one is the Ace of Rods. And that one is talking about, you know what? You're at that point, you're raring to go. You are just brimming over with energy and optimism. So all that feeling of depletion that you've kind of felt right now, that's gone, you know? So we're talking about like new ventures and being successful in them too. Yeah. And just being resourceful and new growth. And one other thing that it also has to say, that card talks about like a great sex life. So yeah. That's my read for you. Yeah, I wish you all the best in your new endeavors and moving forward. And thank you so much for being here today. Okay, so Chankal Kumari, you are next. Oh, Kashish is saying, yeah, exams so tired. Oh, yeah, like talk about being drained, emotionally drained, and just energetically drained. That's what it's talking about right here. Like this one here is like just an emotional withdrawal and just like going, you know what, I put it so much out that right now I just want to like, ugh. And then the sun, which is normally like a font of energy and life force and drive, right? It's associated with the solar chakra, which is where your will to succeed, your will to advance, all that stuff comes from as well and is expressed through, right? And that's inverted as well right now, which tells me like you've been putting out a lot of that juice, and right now you're kind of going, oh, I need to just shut down and just yeah. So yeah, I think you've got some good stuff ahead of you. I think it was a positive read. Okay, Chantal, if you're here, can you please say hello? Oh, there you are. Okay. Oh yes, please do. Yeah, your data is so far over there. Can you? Yes. When I call your name, if you could post your question again, even if you did post it earlier, that saves me from having to scroll and look for it. So I'd really appreciate it. I would really appreciate that. Okay, so Chankal wants to know, why is Lukesh so confused about me? What is his problem? Okay. All right. Let me pick up my cards here and we're going to do it. See what they have to say. Okay. I'm just double checking. Yeah. Kashish is saying thank you. Yeah. And Chankal, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Okay. So Chankal wants to know what is going on with Lokesh. Like, what is his problem? What's going on? So, okay. We're going to do like a what's up there. Ooh. Got a card that just flew by itself out of the deck. It's always interesting when that happens. We will put it aside and just keep going. All right. So Chankal wants to know what's up with Lokesh. What is going on with this dude? Like, okay, so we want to know what's up with him, and also with Chankal, and like what's connecting them basically. Okay, so yeah, if you could give us some insights there, that would be great. Okay, and then just quickly ask the other deck, same kind of thing. Okay, so like, yeah, what's going on with this? Lokesh. So Chankal wants to know what is going on with Lokesh. What's going on with Lokesh? Chankal wants to know. Also, what the hell's going on between them? Like, is this guy confused? Like, is he playing? Like, what's going on? So yeah, if there's any other insights that you can give us, that would be most helpful. Okay. Okay, what's going on? Ooh. I was asking what's going on with this Lokesh person, and the first card up is the devil. So, what that's indicative of is like negative toxic people, toxic situations. It could indicate somebody's got an addiction, some kind of a issue that is going to bring down themselves and other people around them. Could also be like negative thoughts, right? So that could be you self-sabotaging yourself. It could be that this guy is sabotaging the relationship because he's just kind of messed up. I don't know. Let's see, what else do we have here? This is also somebody apparently that, I don't know, somebody's a little immature. Somebody doesn't really know what they want. They're just kind of out there running around in circles and doing whatever they're doing, but there's not a whole lot of thought, and I'm not seeing any emotional connection here. In fact, I'm getting like emotional withdrawal. That's the card that came flying out of the deck. There's another card here that's talking about, and I think it's mentioning you, Chankal. And that one's just saying, you know what, you better have a really sharp, clear mind about you and really, really take a good look at everything that's going on around you, and then look inside and evaluate and use your guts, listen to your intuition, but also if there's any kind of like T crossing and I dotting that needs to happen, like in terms of paperwork or any kind of like covering your ass, then you better do it. I'm getting that. I'm also seeing like stuck energy here. Like one of you is raring to go ahead and wants to make the most of it, and the other one is just dragging their heels and just going, no. And nothing's going on. Like there isn't a whole lot going on there that I'm seeing. Let's see, what is that? VI. There is, it's interesting because then there's another card, right? And that one is actually talking about like vindication, like getting what you want. That's interesting. I'm not really sure what's going on with that, how that's fitting in. So in the furthermost point of this spread that I've done here, we've got the high priestess. And again, that one is talking about, you know, really trust yourself, trust your inner voice, look within for your answers. You probably already know, but you're hoping that you're wrong. Yeah, like you've got a lot more intuition and knowingness, like trusting your gut than maybe you realize. And maybe you're making excuses or something for this other person, you know? And it comes down to what you're willing to settle for. Anyway, that's what I've got here for my read for you. And, you know, I hope it helps and I hope it resonated for you. And yeah, I wish you all the best in that situation. So thank you for coming in, Shankal. Yeah, good luck with all of that and have a really nice weekend. Okay, Simran, you are next. Simran. Oh, there you are. Okay. How will my next long-term relationship be like? Oh boy. Okay. And when will I meet this person? Okay, well, let's start with the quick yes, no first. So thank you for responding so promptly. I appreciate it. Okay. Okay, so when might you meet your next new long kind of term relationship? When might I meet this person? Okay, so is Simran going to meet this person in the next 2 months? Yes or no? Maybe. Maybe. Okay. So is Simran going to meet this person within the next 4 months? Yes or no? Maybe. Okay. Let's try. Will Simran meet this new person within the next month? Because I said 2 months, I think. So let's see what they say to that. It's not answering me. Next month. Okay. So this one, now I said within the next month and it said yes. It got, and that came with the Wheel of Fortune, and that was talking about like things are free flowing and moving for you right now. So there is that. Let's see. Hi, Rishu. Yeah, I've actually closed my list at this point because there's just so many people already here, and I doubt if I'm going to be able to get to all of them. So I'm very sorry, but yeah, if you really want to be sure of getting a reading, I guess you have to show up within the first 40 minutes at least. Okay. So when might Simran meet this person? Possibly within another month or so. Close to 2 months, maybe. Okay, so there's that. And Simran wants to know if I've already met them. That's a good question. Maybe you have. Okay, so Simran wants to know if they've already met this person. Yes or no? Oh, you're being just about as helpful as nothing. Okay, so I got a maybe. It doesn't want to answer. I'm sorry. It's being very coy. It's like maybe. Maybe. Okay, so that's the other deck again. So Simran wants to know if they've already met this person. I'm sorry, man. Sometimes this happens and it just won't answer. Okay. Simran wants to know if they've already met this person. Interesting. So the other deck said that, yes, you actually already have met this person. And is Simran's laughing. It's true, you know, sometimes the decks just, I don't know, you want to ask a specific question and it'll give you nothing. It'll just be like, maybe, I don't know, no, talk to the hand, no, what answer? Okay, so is it going to be positive with this person, yes or no? Like, you know, you want to know how it's going to be, right? Oh, for goodness sakes. Yeah, no. I asked the deck again and I said, so, you know, is it going to be positive with this new person? Like, how's that going to be? And it went, maybe. So that's your answer, Simran. I'm sorry, it's not very clear. For some reason, it's not wanting to give you an answer. It's just being very coy. It could be that it's like teasing, you know, it's like, yeah, maybe, yeah, well, I guess you're going to find out, aren't you? You know, and it doesn't want you to, it doesn't want to tell. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much for coming in. Thanks for being patient and waiting, and just to get a maybe. I'm really sorry about that. Okay, now the next person up is Chankal, but this one is just Chankal. Okay, the first Chankal was Kumari at the end. So this is the second Chankal. If you could just say hello. Simran is saying that's okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for being understanding. Yeah, you know, I got to read what I'm seeing, and sometimes the deck's like that. And I've noticed that reading for people too. Like if somebody's really obsessing on an answer and they're asking over and over and over and over, after a while the deck will just be like, won't give you anything. It's almost as if they've gone, you know what, we've already answered you, we're done. Like yeah, it's like a parent kind of going, you know what, kid, stop whining and like stop bugging me about that. The answer is like, no. Okay, GD says hello, how are you? Oh, hi GD. I'm really sorry, but I won't be able to answer that one for you today. I've closed my list. There's a ton of people ahead of you. Yeah, it's crazy. Look, Like I've just got tons of people ahead. Okay, Chankal, are you still here? Can you please say hello, or I'm going to have to like circle you and go on to the next person. And I don't mean Chankal Kumari. I mean the second Chankal, who is just Chankal. Are you still here? Going once? Going twice? Okay, I'm going to circle you with a question mark, Chankal. And we're going to go to Luna. Luna, you're next. And after Luna is Butterfly and then Soul 717. So Luna, if you're here and you hear me, can you please come on in and say hi and give me a question? Now, people in the secondary list, this is where, you know what, just hang in there, because some people take off, you know, or they're called away. And I think that's what's happening here. That happens sometimes. Luna, come on, Luna. Say hi, Luna. Oh, Divine Lovely is here. Divine, you've got so many people ahead of you, but I'm sorry, I got to go through the list. Okay, so Luna doesn't seem to be here. I'm going to circle her with a question. The next person up would be Butterfly. Butterfly, if you're here, can you just say hello? Oh, hi, Divine Linus. Let me see. Divine Lovely says that they were after a dam. Let's see where I've got you. Yeah, no, I've got Butterfly, Soul 717, Taylor, Mary, CV15, Roma, Princess, Shelby, Narita, Divine Lovely, Zane, Priyanka, Jeffrey, Sarah, Rhonda, Divine Linus, Neela, Butterfly, Taylor, Shika, Samantha, I think, Mary, Satyendra or Yenda, The Spiritual Affair, To Be Loved, Philister, Yagana, and then Maya. That's what I've got. Divine Lioness. Did I miss you somehow? Divine Lovely? Shoot. Did I miss you? Oh, no. Divine Lovely, you're down here. You're after Naritya. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people ahead of you, Divine. Okay. Yeah, Divine Lovely is the first person up on the secondary list. So we've got a few people here to get through. Okay, so Luna's not answering. So, okay, that's fine. Butterfly. So then we've got Butterfly, and then we've got, what is that? Something 717. Oh, Soul. Can't read my own writing. Okay. So yeah, here we go. You know what? That sometimes happens. Everybody wants to get their name on the list, but then they take off. And people that are waiting, just don't give up yet. Okay, you've still got a chance to get in. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything from Butterfly. They're not here. How about Soul 717? Are you here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Divine Lovely. There's now 8 people ahead of you instead of 12. Or 8, sorry, 11. Yeah, you've got 8 people, but you know what? I think that we've got a whole group of people here that might have gotten called away. Shika, when do you get your turn? Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You got 18 people ahead of you. But it's looking like we're hitting a patch of people here that actually aren't here. Oh, yeah, I'm trying my best, you guys. Just try to be patient. Okay, Soul 717. Soul 717. Soul 717. Going once, going twice. Okay, gone. I'm going to put a question mark there. You weren't there. Taylor, you're up. We got Taylor and then Mary and then CV15. Are any of those people here? Taylor, are you here? Taylor. Okay, Mary. Mary, are you here? Taylor or Mary? Or CV15? Taylor, Mary, or CV15? Taylor, Mary, CV15. Oh, Luna showed up. Okay. Yeah, I had you with a question mark, so I guess we're going to go. Okay, so I've got Taylor, Mary, and CV15. They haven't shown up. I've circled them with a question mark. Luna just dropped in back. Okay, Luna, can you post your question, please? Yeah, I'm going to do you because you were on the list, and you got called away. It happens. You've been waiting for 2 hours, so yeah. Luna, hurry up and post your question, please. I can feel the clock ticking. Oh my goodness. We've got like an hour and 15 minutes and a whole ton of, I think that a lot of people did take off. So the people that are here, don't give up yet. I'm just trying to work my way through this list, right? Okay. So what's your question, Luna? I really need you to post a question right away. It's going to waste too much time right now if I start scrolling around trying to find if you did post it somewhere else. So. Okay. Sure. I'd like to know what conflicting beliefs do I hold that I've... Okay. So you want to know what aspects about yourself and beliefs that you are holding on to, or actually more like rejecting. Let me see. I'd like to know what conflicting beliefs do I hold. Cognitive dissonance means like that you can't face it for whatever reason. So if there's things about, I think it's more like what kind of aspects of self are things that you should actually be looking at and working on. So if there's any messages from whatever you want to call it, spirit, the universe, the gods, whatever works for you. The cards. If there's any messages there for Luna, as in, like personal aspects that need to be addressed, that they've been kind of neglecting and not wanting to look at. Okay, we got a card that flew out of the deck on its own. I'm going to put that aside. Okay, and I'm going to just quickly ask the other deck as well if there's anything else that deck wants to add. If there's any other sort of aspects of Luna's, I don't know, psyche, persona, whatever, like that's attached to them that they aren't sort of not wanting to look at, but these are things that they should be addressing. If there's any messages from spirit in regards to that, or the gods, or the universe, or whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. Okay. Oh, how nice. Kashish. That's awesome. Okay, so Luna's saying that you totally get my question. Thank you. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, so there's things about yourself that, you kind of don't want to like pay attention to or address, right? The first card up is the Hanged Man. And it's interesting, because the Hanged Man is talking about, it's time to do some introspection and deep dive into self and meditation and, yeah, taking like an inventory and try to figure out. It's like a spiritual kind of a thing. You need to look inside. And like you said, figure out what aspects of self or myself that I don't want to look at that I need to look at. So what do we see here? Well, one thing that I'm seeing is you do have these qualities, but you aren't really paying attention to them. Like, I don't know, there's some other things that are interfering with it, right? Because it's a whole mixture of stuff that's going on. It's not just one thing or another. There's all kinds of things that go on, and they're all connected, right? So this one here is the Seven of Rods. Now it's presenting upside down. And so what I'm looking at that is like, it's telling me, yeah, you've got courage, you've got tenaciousness, you do have resolution, and yet there's something there that's kind of making like. It also talks about really standing up for yourself and holding your own, and making a stand to defend yourself, kind of a thing. And so what I'm getting out of that, because it's inverted, it's like, well, maybe there's like a lack of standing up for oneself, and maybe you're a little shy and you don't want to. It's hard for you to stand up. And so that might be something, right? Like there's that. And then I'm also seeing another one here that's talking about, it seems to me this one's in the more of a like a past position, I guess. But it's like when people have their nasty slings and arrows, their nasty words, all that kind of BS, their opinions. Like opinions are like assholes, okay? Everybody's got one. And a lot of people have got really nasty opinions. And if you're sensitive, which I'm getting the feeling that you are, you know, um, you might tend to take some of that stuff on and own it when it's not really yours. It's a label that somebody else put on you. And so that's something that you want to look at and say, you know what, if there's stuff like that that's in here, it needs to come out. Get it out. Okay. Get rid of that stuff. There's a feeling of stuckness a little bit. And maybe this is why you're feeling this need, like you need to do a deep dive introspection. That makes sense, right? Because you've got, again, upside down, but it's, normally in the right side up way, it would be showing like the wheels are turning and energy's moving, but here it's upside down. So once again, we're seeing like, stuck energy. So yeah, there's some stuck energy going on that you're trying to look at. Well, one of those things would be, I think, self-esteem, being able to stand up for oneself, holding your own. Also like really loving and believing and trusting in oneself, in the sense that like, I can do things. I can be resolute. I can be determined. I have all those qualities. I have all the gifts in my toolbox. I just have to start believing in it and pulling them out at the right time in the right way, and utilizing them. And then there's also this other thing that sort of you're carrying around right now as well. And I think that has to do with it. I think that you were sort of suffering from some unrequited love, like you were really putting emotions out for somebody and they just kind of went like it was just like it was a real letdown. And maybe there were other people there, like friends or family, that really wanted to be there and support you emotionally, but you weren't interested in hearing from them. The one that you wanted to hear from wasn't interested. And so there's a bit of a letdown there, right? So yeah, you're dealing with a lot of stuff, and maybe your response to that emotional rejection is to think, oh, I gotta look inside and find out what's going on here, right? It's interesting. Okay, so the card that came leaping out of the deck was this one. That is the Seven of Cups, and that one is talking about that you're suffering from a bit of scattered energy, and just like fogged up thinking, muddled thinking. You want to try and get clear there, right? And yeah, it's time for some introspection and evaluation and looking under those covers and checking out everything and seeking more information about self, perhaps about other people that are around you as well that maybe are toxic, that maybe you don't really need, that aren't working out for you. And also the tip here from this card is that you might be able to pull some really significant information from actually your dreams or your intuition, your gut. So, and again, the Hangman is also talking about, like, listen to your gut. So that's my read for you, Luna, and I hope that it resonated. I hope that it helps you moving ahead. And thanks so much for being patient. And I really appreciate you here. And yeah, have a great day. Oh, Mary, I did call you. Ha. Okay, Luna's saying thank you. Mary, I did call you, but I just called you. So if you're here now, if you want to post your question, post it. Okay. Yeah, if you could please post your question, Mary, because I don't have the time anymore to just scroll around looking for them now. So yeah, I really need you to post it, please. That would be great. So Mary, if you're here, please post your question. Okay, Mary's saying, yes, I will. Yes, please do. We're getting down to the last hour, and we still got Roma, Princess, Shelby, Naritya, Divine Lovely, Zane, Priyanka, Jayfrey, Sarah, Rhonda C, Divine Lioness, Neela, Butterfly, Taylor Washington. That's one name. Shika, Samantha Mary, Satyendra, Spiritual Affair, To Be Loved, Philister, Yagana, and Maya. So yeah, it's quite a few people. Hi, Farine. Hi, how are you? I'm sorry, Farine. It's so jam-packed in here. I actually had to close the list. There's so many people. We're just fighting to get through the list right now. But it's really nice to see you. I'm glad you stopped in. I'm gonna have to start recommending to people, like, you got to get here 10 or 15 minutes early. Like, be an early bird, or get here within the very first 40 minutes, or you might not get in. Farine's saying it's okay. I'll join in the next live. Thank you. Thanks for being understanding. Okay, so Mary, did you post it? Okay. Will I come across a boxer or a UFC fighter? Thanks for making it a yes no. That's easier for me. Okay. I guess you're meaning, are you going to meet somebody like romantically, like who's a boxer or a UFC fighter? Is that the question? All right, well, it's a quick yes no, so that's what we're going to do. And Zane's laughing. Okay, so let's see. We're going to do a quick yes no for Mary, and then we're going straight on to Roma. Okay, so Roma, if you're here, and then after that, Princess. Yeah, this is your I don't know, 5-minute warning here that you're coming up. Okay, Mary wants to know if they're going to meet like a UFC or a fighter or a boxer. Okay. Look what came up. That's a huge no. Let's ask the other deck, but that's a really big no. You're not going to meet a boxer or a UFC fighter. Okay, so same question real quick. I'm just curious. Is Mary going to meet a boxer or a UFC fighter? Yeah, this deck isn't answering me. I'm sorry. Yeah, the other deck is just like, no, don't care, don't want to answer. It's not just giving it. The other one came up immediately with like, no. So I think that was the answer. So that is your answer, Mary. I hope that was helpful for you. Thanks for being patient and waiting so long for your turn. Okay, Roma, are you here? Are you here? Roma. Uh-oh. Princess. Roma or princess? Roma or princess? Mary says, okay, thank you. Kashish is saying, hope that list helped. Okay, I'm going to leave now. Bye. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciated your help today. That was really awesome. I just want to know if I read for you. Did I read for you? Yes, I did. Okay. Thank you so much, Kashish. You really helped me out a lot. Yeah, that was a big help. Appreciate it. Thanks for taking that initiative. And have a great weekend. Okay, Roma, princess, going once, going twice. Alrighty, Shelby. You're welcome. Bye. Bye. Have a great one. Have a good night. Shelby. Hello, Shelby. Can you hear me? After Shelby is Neritya. And then Divine Lovely, who I know is in the house. I think is in the house, still in the house. Okay, Shelby. Neritya. Shelby or Neritya. You know what, Zane? You might just get in here because there's Divine Lovely and then Zane, Psychic Vampire. So yeah, it's almost your time. Oh, okay. Shelby and Neritya are not around. We're going to jump ahead now. We're going to go to Divine Lovely. Divine Lovely. Divine Lovely, you were just here. Yeah, it's tough when there's a big lineup like this. It's kind of a drag, but if you don't want to sit and watch the whole thing, which I don't blame you, okay, I can understand if you don't want to, but maybe turn the computer up and while you're doing whatever you're doing, and you can hear me calling you. Oh, Divine Lovely, there you are. All right, it is your turn. Should you quit your job? Okay. Divine Lovely wants to know if they should quit their job. Okay. Divine Lovely wants to know if they should quit their job. Kashish and Jane and Zane are going back and forth here. It's kind of funny. Divine Lovely is saying it's toxic. So you already know then that you should probably leave, but you just want some kind of confirmation. Okay, so yeah, Divine Lovely just wants to know, should I be leaving that job? Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, I'm going to ask the other deck real quick. Zane, you're going to be right after Divine Lovely, so don't go anywhere. Okay, so Divine Lovely wants to know if they should quit this job because they're saying it's toxic. So, yeah, we just need a yes or no, please. Just need a yes, no. Just give me a yes, no. going to ask you again because I don't feel really clear yet. Is there something else that you should be telling me? There's something else going on. I think. I don't know. There must be something else. Ooh, okay. Thank you. That's more like it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, 1 second. I just got to put this deck back. I've got a very tiny, tiny table. All right. Okay. Okay, Divine Lovely. So I asked both decks, yes, no, blah, blah, right? The first deck I asked, and it came out with the Chariot. And the Chariot is, that is a yes, first of all. Yeah. So you're asking, should you leave that job as toxic? And it's saying yes. The Chariot is also an interesting card that came through with the yes, because that one is talking about moving on, fixing your eyes on the real prize, and not letting anything pull you off your course, and hitting that target and moving ahead, moving on, perhaps, right? So that's kind of interesting. Then I asked the other deck, and the first card out was sort of like not really clear, but I have a feeling like that it had something to say. Okay, so then I asked again, and then we get the Sun, and the Sun is also saying yes. And the Sun is like, it's light energy. It is it's life energy. It's it's the energy that comes from the solar, that gives you the will, that says, I will go on, I will do this, I will do that. And I'm kind of wondering if perhaps, because the feeling I'm getting from looking at that Sun is like, maybe it's also talking about that whatever you're doing right now is really kind of sucking the life juice out of you, and maybe it is time to move on. Like the Chariot is talking about. So then the other card here that came up is Justice. And that's very interesting to me, because the Justice card is talking about like a restoration of balance. So, if you're left feeling like I'm getting the life force sucked out of me here, I'm not happy, but so getting some kind of more of an energy balance, right? What's fair, basically it also talks about that I think you already know what it is that you need to do, but this card's saying no more excuses, no procrastination. You know what it is that you need to do, and it's just, you deserve something better. You deserve to have something that's better. And yeah, contemplate what you're going to do in your future, and then take some action. And it talks about taking responsibility as well, right? It's not a negative card at all, but it definitely exposes what really is. It lays bare what's really going on and exposes it, so that you can see all the different bits of information, and decide what's the fair and just outcome here for you. Maybe you deserve something more, something better. Anyway, that's my read for you. That is your answer, and I hope that it resonated, and I hope that it helps. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for your patience. See, patience pays off, right? Okay. Divine says it resonates so well. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, and good luck with that. Yeah, it sucks, because on the one hand, it's like, yeah, I got to pay the rent, right? And then on the other hand, you're going, I'm getting the life force sucked out of me. I've certainly had my fair share of jobs like that. Ugh, I had one job that was so fucking toxic that after being there for, I think it was going on 4 years, and by the 4th year, I started having major health problems because of the dis-ease that it was causing. So it's not, yeah, it's one thing to pay the rent, but I'll tell you, when you're getting your soul and your life sucked out of you just to pay the rent, there's something wrong with that equation, and it's time to start really seriously reconsidering and going, what else can I do? Because anyway, good luck with that. I totally feel you on that one. Okay, Zane. Zane, you are next. It's your turn. Oh, okay. Divine Lovely saying I have to stand in my truth. Yes, my throat is closing up. Yeah, and you know what? The throat chakra is actually where all the emotions are coming from. And I don't know. It's like being affected in a real deeply feeling kind of a way, right? Because yeah, like this is your livelihood. This is what you're doing for a living, and it sucks. Like there's nothing worse than feeling that dread in the pit of your stomach every morning, and you get up and you're like going, "Oh God, I got to go there and put in 8 hours." Like, you know, it's horrible, and I really do. I've been there. I've been there, sister girl. I know exactly what you mean. It's horrible. Divine is saying everything I don't speak my truth, it does that. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Zane, it's your turn. And I know you're here. Zane. Psychic Vampire is saying, oh, hey, Sunbla, hi. I haven't been taking any more names on my list because I've just got this massive list going on already. Like it filled up within the first 45 minutes. I think it was like full. And then after that, everybody, I am into the secondary list. I just started it now with 45 minutes to go. Oh, okay. So Zane is saying, can I have a message from Bartzabel? Okay. I will try. So Zane would like a message from a specific daemon. Beelzebub? Bartzabel. Yeah, I think Bartzabel is another name for Beelzebub. I think that's right. Beelzebub. Or Baal. No, Psychic Vampire Zane, you're not spamming. You're not. Okay. Okay, so are there any messages for oh my God. Holy shit. Thank you. Okay, I'll tell you in a second. Oh my God, I can't believe that. Okay, so are there any messages that you want to impart? That would be great. Thank you so much for Zane. Yeah, Psychic Vampire. Oop. Is there anything you want to pass on? Wow, I can't believe that. I'm sorry. I will tell you in a sec. Just let me. All right. Okay, so I just think it's really interesting because the demon that you're asking for a message from, Bartzabel, I believe another name for that. I know that they can represent in male and female aspects. Okay, so you're saying that that's the female aspect, but yes, another name would be, I believe, Beelzebub or Baal. And this card that leaped out of the deck on its own, there it is. That's their card. So I just thought like, wow, that is so cool. Thank you so much for that. Now, does it have any messages? Does this person, goddess, God, whatever, do they have any messages? So first up, we've got a whole bunch we've got like 3 cards here and they're all inverted. And one of them is the moon. And the moon, of course, is talking about things that are unseen and hidden and, paying attention to like the subtle sort of undercurrents of what's guiding us and what's going on around us and motivations, hidden motivations and things like that, right? So it's inverted. And I'm thinking to myself, does that mean that this is something you need to be paying more attention to? Or is it something that you have been doing and it's now like moved, like it's sort of behind you because you have been paying attention? So like sometimes I'm not really clear about that kind of thing. Another card that shows up here is the Devil, which again is talking about, toxic people, toxic influences, and so on. And that one is also coming up inverted. And I'm thinking, does this mean that this is stuff that you've dealt with or you have been dealing with? Not necessarily something that you need to be paying attention to because it's, this is something that you've been dealing with for a while. So it's kind of like old news. And perhaps I'm kind of getting the feeling that maybe that's why that's popping up. Then you've got the Chariot, and if you'll notice, like that's four major arcana right there, right? So interesting. So what else have you got here? Well, you've got the Chariot in a supporting position. So this is talking about, again, keeping your eyes on the prize, moving ahead, using every bit of like skill and will and desire and determination, in order to move ahead to whatever goal it is that you've set yourself, like to keep moving on. It's also I think that the Chariot also is talking about, you're utilizing that I will that comes from your gut, right? The solar, that's the font of all the I wills, and that power to move ahead, right? So you're having to dig deep in yourself in order to move ahead, like because you've got some heavy stuff, like you've got this toxic people, toxic situations. It's still something that's on your mind. It's still around. Maybe you've dealt with it part way. I don't know. The other card that's supporting you just happens to be Marcosias, and that particular daemon is she's the goddess of victory, right? So that's interesting. Let's see, what else can I find out here? Yeah, it's interesting. That card also, like the straight up interpretation of that one has got to do with like money and property and inheritance and just financial success and moving along and moving ahead and being triumphant over whatever obstacles there are in your path. And then the one that's coming up, this is like the final outcome placement. And that one would be the World. And that one is on the horizon. It hasn't come yet, but it is coming. It is on its way. It is approaching you. So what I would take from that is like, because the one I'm looking at it sort of like this, and the one that's in the placement behind you was like, the toxic people, toxic situations. And then as you're moving ahead, you get the World, which is about like triumph. It's about leveling up. It's about, that's one chapter that's finally done. And now you're free and you get to move on. You get to go to something even better. Like you're leveling up. So yeah, this whole thing is just this process of leveling up. I hope that makes sense. And that is my read. That is my read for you, and I hope that it helped you. I hope that it resonated, and as always, it's great to see you here, Zane. Yeah, and I wish you luck with whatever endeavors that you want to make for yourself, and whatever you're doing. Sending you positive vibes. But yeah, that was really cool because you asked for that particular demon, and their card popped out right away, and that one jumped out of the deck on its own. So I just thought that was super cool. Yeah, have a great weekend. Okay, so now we are on to Priyanka. If you're here, Priyanka, it's your turn. Shelby's here. Oh, Shelby, I think just a second. Okay, Shelby. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Shelby says I'm here. Oh, hi, Maya. You know what, Maya? You are like so far down on the list. I really doubt that I'm going to have a chance to read for you unless everybody else between here and, there's like probably 20 people here. And if none of them are here, then I can get to you. I'm sorry. Oh, Psychic Vampire says such a great reading. Thank you. Appreciate the feedback. Yeah, I appreciate that. So Shelby, yeah, if you're here, Shelby, you are actually next. 17, 18, 19, 20. I know it's been 5 minutes since you said here, but Shelby, you are going to be next. Can you please say hello? And after you is Priyanka. Shelby, Priyanka. Hi, Rakan. Hi, how are you? I'm good, thank you. I hope you're doing good. Okay. Shelby or Priyanka. Oh, there you are. Okay. Will I be employed this year? Okay. Let's figure that out. So Shelby wants to know, will I be employed this year? That's a quick answer. This is good. Rakan saying I'm good. Oh, that's good. How did things work out for you? Did you figure that out? Okay, so Shelby wants to know if they're going to get a job this year, yes or no. Shelby wants to know if they're going to get a job this year. Yes or no. Oh, no? Okay. Okay, Shelby wants to know if they're going to get a job this year. All right. Oh. Okay. All right. One more try with this deck here. So yeah, Shelby wants to know if they're going to get a job this year. Priyanka, if you can hear me, you're next after Shelby. So please come on in and post your question. Okay. So Shelby wants to know if they're going to get a job this year. Yes or no? Shelby going to get a job this year? Yes or no? Okay, so first deck did give me some answers. The second deck didn't want to answer me. I actually asked it twice. Asked it, then went to my second deck, and then went back to the first deck again just to double check. And yeah, it's it won't answer. The other one is saying that maybe you'll get a job this year. There's another card that came out with it, and that one was the Page of Swords, and that one is actually the card that indicates that there might be some good news for you. So I'm taking that together to mean like, yeah, you know what? You might be getting something unexpected and some good news. And I know your idea of good news right now would be to get a job, right? Yeah, there is that possibility. Neither of the decks said no. Okay, I just want to be clear about that. The other things that came popping out is just a little bit more information, and that is that there's some kind of major transformation that's coming up for you, Shelby. So major transformations can mean like things like loss of a job or getting a new job, which is what you're looking for, being forced to move, things like big events. There's some kind of a big event, some kind of good news that's going to come, and it's going to herald some kind of a change. And then you've got a maybe on the, I'm going to find a job, maybe. And then it talks about this. There's this one. This one's talking about like not sure which way to go. You know, there's a choice to be made here, and nothing's quite clear yet. And so that could also be why I'm not really getting a real solid answer here, because nothing's really set in stone here. Nothing is, you know, set. Like, things are still happening. The other thing that card talks about is that just remember, like, whatever you do, like, just trust your guts. Trust that gut, because it's never wrong, you know. And yeah, if you're in need of something, like, make sure that you are asking that intuitive side of yourself for the answers as well, so that you, like, trust yourself so that you can make those decisions and then keep going, you know. So it's not a really clear yes, but it's not really a super no either. It's just that there's some things going on, like there's some major life changes and stuff. So anyway, that's my read for you, Shelby. I hope that it resonated, and I hope that it helps you. And I do wish you good luck there, you know, and that you find something soon, because that sucks, you know, if you don't have something. I get it. So Priyanka is next. If you're here, okay, I've called Priyanka a few times now, and I'm not hearing from her. So I'm going to circle her and go on to Jay Frey. And then after Jay Frey is Sarah. And we are now, like, getting into the secondary list. Okay. So other people that were waiting and going, you still got a shot here. We've still got time for probably 2 or 3 more people. And I'm not gonna wait too long here. So Jay Frey, if you're here, you need to indicate that you're here, please. Yeah, Shelby is saying thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, Jay Frey, going once, going twice. Okay, Sarah. Sarah. Sarah, can you hear me? If you're here, can you please put your hands up? Or if not, I'm going to go on to Rhonda C. You know what, Spiritual Affair? I totally... Yeah, you know what? This is terrible of me, but you know what? Yours is just a real quickie. And you're right here, and you're saying, please take it. So you know what? Let's do it. Spiritual Affair wants to know if they're going to reconcile. Well, while I'm waiting for Rhonda C and Divine Lioness to come on the scene here, because your turns are here now, I'm going to answer the person that's actually here. So Spiritual Affair 777 wants to know, do you see me reconciling with A? Okay. So is Spiritual Affair going to reconcile? Is Spiritual Affair going to reconcile with A? Yes or no? All right. See, now that other person wanted a yes, no, and it was like, nope, wouldn't give an answer. I asked like 6 times, it wouldn't give an answer. You got an answer immediately. Okay. Okay, I'm calling on for Rhonda C and Divine Lioness. Neela, if you're here. Okay, meanwhile, I'm answering Spiritual Affair since they're actually here. Okay. So Spiritual Affair going to reconcile with A. Yes or no? Is there anything else you can tell me? Like, I feel like there's something else here. Is there any other details? Anything? I don't know, it just feels like there's something else here. Let's check with the other deck again one more time. Hi, Smaragdania. Can you be added to the list? Yeah, but I'll tell you, there's a lot of people ahead of you. However, I will also say that a lot of them, I think, have left. I'm going to have to call their names, though. 1 second. Okay, so Rhonda, Divine Lioness, Neela, Butterfly, I've called all of you. Not getting an answer from anybody there. I'm going to just put a quick question mark. The next person up would be Taylor Washington. If you're here, Taylor, can you please say hello? And after Taylor, we've got Shika and then Samantha Mary. Hope I got that right. Or Sam. Oh, God, I can't read my own handwriting. Sorry. Yeah, you know what? You might just get in because if a lot of people have taken off, yeah, we're going to go with people that are here because we're down to like 28 minutes, 26 minutes left. Taylor, if you're here, can you please come on in and say hello? Okay. Meanwhile, let me just ask this deck. Is there anything else here? I just wanted to know, like spiritual affair. Is there any other information there, like about regarding if they're going to reconcile? Like, okay. It's kind of a yes, no. Okay, one of the cards is saying yes, another one's saying maybe, there's some other considerations going on here. Yes, you know what? Right now, things are really in motion for you, spiritual affair. And the thing is that, like, there's a couple cards here that are giving me the indication that, you know, I'm not so sure that this A is this A somebody really that you want to like reconcile with, because, you know, they're a little bit immature. At least that's what I'm getting. Not really grounded. They have the potential, and maybe you're seeing that, and maybe you're in love with that potential, but they've got a lot of work still to do on themselves, and maybe this is not a very good time for the two of you right at the moment. It's not. I'm not saying that this A person is necessarily a bad person. I don't know, but they've got some issues going on, and that those things need to be resolved. Like, you know, maybe a little bit impulsive and a little bit naive at times, gullible, perhaps, like just not thinking, plunging ahead without any kind of like really thinking about, you know, taking things into consideration and making like a really balanced, pragmatic choice, life choices. I'm seeing like maybe that there's some problem there with immaturity. And I'm also seeing like that there could also be like toxic people, toxic situations, toxic influences that are maybe around this person as well. And he's got some issues that he's got to work through, and those don't have anything to do with you. It's not on you. This is stuff on him. He could be somebody that could be fantastic later on, but right now he's just got some issues. And you know what? Nothing is really stuck. Everything's just in motion. I'm not getting a ton of energy, a ton of information, but that's what I have for you. And that was for Spiritual Affair 777. And you are so welcome. You managed to jump in there because nobody was answering me. So yeah, that is your answer. Now, I see some people did come in. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let me see. Taylor's here, and Shika. Okay, Taylor's here and Shika is here. Shika, you are right after Taylor. Okay, so the two of you don't take off. I have a feeling that might even be it. Uh-oh. And Butterfly just popped back in. Butterfly was doing what a butterfly does and was kind of flittering around. You weren't here when I called you, Butterfly. Darn it. But I'll put you in, Butterfly, after Shika. Okay? So don't take off. And then we'll see. You know, I have a feeling maybe I can jump everybody else. I have a feeling they might not be here, and we'll go to Smaragd. Dania, maybe. That's 4 people. That's going to be a lot of fast reading. The thing is, butterfly, that like it's true that your name was ahead of these other 2 people, but the problem is, like, I'm calling people's names and I've got a ton of people waiting. So I do try to give people a chance to respond, you know, call your name. If you don't show up, I'll put a circle around your name with a question mark, meaning like you're not here. And then I go to the next person, which is what happened with you, butterfly. And then you popped in again, right? And so what I've done is I've already got Taylor and Shika right here waiting, and I've put you in after them. So I think that's fair. You know, I'm doing the best that I can to, you know, try to help as many people as I can, right? I can't afford to just sit here and wait for somebody, right? I have to keep moving. So yeah. So Taylor, can you, okay, you've posted it. So how does Scorpio feel about me? It's a love interest. Okay. So basically, yeah, Taylor wants to know if this Scorpio has positive thoughts for you, I would imagine, or is open to having a relationship kind of thing, or like just positive stuff. Okay, so Taylor wants to know if how this person is thinking, feeling about them. All right, and I'm going to ask the other deck real quick. Let's see what that comes up. So Taylor just wants to know, how does this person feel about them? Hey, Rakan. Butterfly says, yeah, I'll wait. It's fine. Okay, thanks for understanding. You know, I'm trying to get to a lot of people, right? I have to, if people aren't responding, I can't read for them. I got to go to the next one. All right, so Taylor wants to know how this person feels about them. There's some kind of a love interest. It's not very clear, Taylor. I've got a couple of cards here that are inverted. One of them's talking about I don't know. It's talking about somebody that's sort of like the grasshopper. They're skirting along the surface of life. They're not really thinking too hard about like tomorrow or really about anything. They're just living in the moment and doing their thing. And meanwhile, on the other side, you've got somebody here that is like very conscientious and dutiful and like is trying to perhaps be too many things for too many different people. Like there's a real, I don't know, there's a bit of a disconnect going on here. Now, that's about as clear as mud. Yeah, that's that part I'm not really understanding or getting, but do you believe I've got a significator card that came up for you? And that's the Queen of Swords. So that particular card is really sort of like it's almost like it makes me think of like libraries. It makes me think of like courthouses, you know, documents, papers, like making sure that like your affairs are in order, you know, that your T's are crossed, that your I's are dotted, like, you know, really make sure that you've got your stuff together. I don't know why it's coming up with that, but that's what I've got. And then in the immediate future here, we have the wish card. And this is the wish card. Okay. And this is something that I'm seeing when I look at it. I'm thinking, you know what? Just continue to really take in information, you know, make sure that you got as much information as you can, even if it's coming through intuition or coming to you through dreams or, so you're trying to figure out how this person feels about you. But, you can't control how somebody else feels. You got to worry about your stuff or get your own affairs in order and make sure that everything on your side of things is good, and focus on yourself, focus on the things that you want to do, right? Like your intellectual pursuits, things that interest you. Maybe it's more about like focus on you. Don't worry so much about them. It doesn't matter what they're thinking, if that makes sense. Because and then you've got the wishing card right ahead of you. And then that particular card, yes, it's inverted, which means to me, when I look at it in the future position, it means that the possibility of it is there on the horizon, but it's not here yet. It's not fully materialized here yet. But what that card indicates is like physical pleasure, happiness, satisfaction, material, whatever, like, joy. It also talks about marriage. So are you guys going to reconcile? There's some things that are going to have to work through. Definitely. There's definitely some issues here. Like I'm seeing burdens and unhappiness and strife. I'm also seeing emotional detachment and coldness, and sort of like hot one day and cold the next. And it's really hard to figure it out. And you need to get your stuff together. That's what I'm getting. I hope that resonated for you, and I hope that it helps you. But that's my answer. That's what the cards gave me. And thank you. Thank you for being patient. Thanks for sticking around and for coming back, and Taylor, that is my read for you. So now I'm going to move to Shika. Hi, GB. He's saying I'm new here. Can I ask a question? I've got like less than 15 minutes left on this live stream to answer people's questions, and there's like a ton of people ahead of you. So I'm really sorry. If you really want to be sure that you're going to get an answer, come 15 minutes early, come 10 minutes early before the stream even starts. You can start getting your names on the list at that, because I'm usually in the studio 10 or 15 minutes before the show actually starts. And yeah, you can do that. Like today, for example, it filled up awfully fast. So yeah. Okay. Shika wants to know true feelings of Jay towards me. Okay. Once again, this time it's Shika that's asking regards somebody named Jay, and they want to know, like, what's up with this person? Like the little what's up read, like what's going on there? What is going on with this person? Okay, so let's do that, and then we'll throw in the other deck as well. Okay, so Shika wants to know true feelings of Jay. Okay. Taylor, I did read for you. Yeah, so if you just go back and check, you'll see it's there. Oh yeah, Taylor, I read for you. Yeah, it's there. You just gotta go back and find it, but it's there. We're now reading for Shika. Okay, so Shika wants to know about Jay, like what's up with Jay, like his feelings towards her. Okay, so that's where we're at. Okay. Wow, that's interesting. Jeez. Very interesting. Every single one of these cards came up inverted, which is interesting to me. And also the cards that they are is also super interesting. You've got the ace, the king, and the Six of Cups. I'm telling you, so if you want to go and look it up later on for yourself to figure out more, you can look into it more for yourself, then that's great. The other one is Lovers. So if these were all in the upright position, this would be like total joy and happiness in all things, emotional connection with someone that is very emotionally deep and, just really intuitive and sensitive. And the other card's talking about marriage. And then, of course, the other card is like, lovers, obviously, like, lovers, but it could mean a lot more than that. And it's all kind of inverted. So I'm kind of going, now that either means A, this person's emotionally not available, or it's indicating that this person is somebody that, if you can get this person to emotionally commit, they've got like a really deep well. Like there would be a lot there to delve into. This is not somebody that's going to be boring you. This is somebody that's got a lot of varied interests, and when they're committed, they're very empathic, they're very intuitive, they're sensitive, they wear their heart on the sleeve. They're definitely like a lover, not a fighter, I guess, but and somebody that's emotionally available, that wants to, da, 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 but they're all inverted. So does that mean, yes, this is like on the verge of something here that, because all those cards could flip around. It seems to me that there's just maybe a little bit more time needed and maybe a little more patience needed. I'm sorry, it's not a really amazingly cool, I'm seeing two different meanings there, right? One of them is like, this could be like the guy of the dreams kind of thing. And yet on the other hand, it's like, well, you know what? If you're looking at it in the negative, and then it could be taken to mean like this was somebody that's not emotionally available, that's not all those things. So, you're saying he wants to marry you. Okay, well, there you go. Holy cow. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. All right. So then we're going to go with option A, because these are all things that are almost there. They're almost like appearing, like they're just under the surface and they're just about to like come out, right? So like I said, what was that again? The 10 of Cups, the King of Cups, what was the other one? Oh, I'm blanking. It's there. All you have to do is play back this message. And the Lovers. So you know what? Yeah. He wants to marry you. Yeah. You might want to look at that. Seems like, like I said, it could be pretty good. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what Shika's saying. Oh, he wants to marry. No, I'm asking. I don't know what that question mark and then mark. I don't know what that is. Anyways, that is my answer for you. And you know what? You might want to get some more information there and really check this guy out, because actually this could be a really good match. Yeah. Because like I said, there's two ways to read that. One way would be like, oh, nope. Or that this is something that's just about to, like, all those cards can flip at any minute and come face up. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. And we're down to our last 10 minutes, and I've got to move on, Shika. So that is my answer. And now Butterfly. I'm so sorry, JRA. I can't add you. I'm running out of time real fast now. We are into our last 10 minutes on the stream, and then I've got to go. I've got like a full day of appointments ahead of me, and then, but also with this live streaming that I've got, 3 hours is as long as it goes, and then at the 3 hour mark, it's just going to click off anyways. There's nothing I can do about it. So yeah, sorry. I really recommend, if you come within the first hour, I'm going to say, come and get your name on the list within the first hour, and then you can be pretty sure you're going to get a read. It was very, very busy today. Okay, so Butterfly wants to know, Okay, Butterfly wants to know, what does AK feels for our connection? Does he know that I have feelings for him? So you have feelings for this person. Do you have any connection with them right now? Like maybe you're a coworker, at a job, or maybe you're both attending the same college, or you know what I mean? Like maybe he doesn't even know you exist, right? Okay, so Butterfly is asking about if AK has knowledge of the fact that A has feelings for him. Does that make sense? Okay, we're good friends. Thank you. That helps clarify it a bit. If the question is really vague, you're bound to get a really vague answer, right? Like it helps to clarify that question. Okay, so basically, Butterfly wants to know about somebody that's a friend, and is there the potential there for something more, as in, a committed relationship, love relationship? And that would be a yes, no. We've got just enough time for that. Sorry, you're getting squished a bit here at the end. Okay, I'll see the other deck real quick. So Butterfly wants to know about this friend that she's interested in as more than friends. Or he's interested in as more than friends, whatever. Butterfly wants to know if this friend could be more than a friend. So yeah, if you could give me a yes or no, that would be great. Any other information you can give me in the next 5 minutes? That would be great too. Okay. And is there anything else? Is there anything else that you want to add? Anything else? Any more clarification or something? Okay. Alrighty. Just want to check something. Interesting. All right. So we were asking, so I phrased that into like one kind of concise question, which was, Butterfly wants to know about this friend, if there's like the possibility of like more than friendship with this person, as in a committed relationship. Hi, Mr. Libra. How are you? It's a bit late, unfortunately, but it's nice of you to come in and say hi. Yeah, so like if there's a chance to have a committed relationship with this friend, and if this person is aware that I have feelings, that kind of thing. And both of the decks said yes. Okay. One of the cards is the Fool, which is actually talking about like new beginnings. Don't be too impetuous, but make sure that you look before you leap. But yeah, it also talks, that's something about the Fool. It's like a new beginning. So yeah, I just told you. So the first card up is the Fool, and the Fool talks about like new beginnings. It's also a yes card. So yes, he's aware that you're interested. There is a possibility of something there, of new beginnings. The next card is, what is that? Okay, so the next card up is Justice, okay? And Justice is also a yes. And that card happens to talk about basically, no more like kind of dancing around and like hinting at stuff. Maybe it's time to just be straight up and go, I'm interested in you, and just put your cards on the table, no pun intended. And then I was asking for like, is there anything else that you know, can be added to this? Because like it feels a little bare, right? And what I got was this one. Okay, this is the Three of Swords. And that card is talking about like when you're living like very balanced and aware. And I would think that that would mean like, you know, even give and take here, you know, like being honest with what you're feeling and just putting it up there, laying your cards on the table. Like I said, you know, the heart of our desires can become manifest. So yeah. Now you're asking another question. Oh my God. Yeah, I think what it really is talking about here is like, yeah, that, yeah, we're currently a bit distant. Is there anything for how he feels for our connection? He's aware of it. I don't know. It just seems to me that like sometimes it's like you got to take control and do stuff too, you know, and just be forthright and just put it out there instead of sort of hoping that that person, you know what I mean? Like maybe just ask them. Like, no, actually, like I said, the Three of Swords is not bad. It's not bad. I don't think it's bad. What the Three of Swords is really talking about is when you are living an aware life and a balanced life, like your energies are balanced, you're aware. And I also see that as like, you know, you're being honest with self, with others. And, you know, if this is something that you desire with this person and you think he probably does know that you're like that, then maybe you put yourself out there and just say, you know, I'm really interested in you. How do you feel about that? You know, and ask them if there's something there, right? Because that's how you manifest the heart of your desires, right? If it's a no, then at least you're put out of your misery and you know it's a no. But you know what? It could also be a yes. This person is aware of your feelings for him. So, you know, for this kind of clarification that you're looking for, I believe what the card is telling you here is that you need to talk to this person. Yeah, see, he's not talking. You need to talk. Sometimes, you know, like just take control there and just ask, right? At least then you'll know, right? Instead of agonizing and hoping, right? But anyway, that is my answer for you. And I've got 1 minute to go. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh, Hillary's emails. Hi, Hillary's emails. Yep, I'm up in Canada. That's right. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, thanks everybody for being here. This stream is about to end. Like it's going to cut itself off in 30 seconds if I don't say goodbye. So thanks everybody for being here. I hope you had a good time with me today. I know I had a good time with you guys, and it was nice to see you all. And yeah, bye for now. Yeah, have a good one. Have a good weekend. Bye, guys.